Yeah, that's a pretty good question. And I'm all for forgetting the past, but I mean, when that energy is in the cards about larger corporations targeting the small ones and attacking their investments with unalive magic, well, I mean, do you think that would have anything to do with Gaia Media going out of business after 15 years? I mean, the owner of that corporation, he got sick over that. That's why they shut down. His health was being affected. The market crashed. Interesting. And then, I mean, to hear that energy in the cards that, God is exposing these corporations that do that death cult energy, whatever. It has nothing to do with me. But, I mean, that is kind of a concern, a message of concern, wouldn't it be? Because, I mean, if they're trying to attack my finances, I'm connected to something way more important than a marketing company. And y'all already said that marketers were taking a big hit and whatnot because of whatever they sent to the Archangel. So it's what it is. However, once again, that is a them problem. And it's totally up to them to figure out. Because I mean, there's so much unalive magic and voodoo and all that shit involved. I don't know anything about it, so I can't tell you. You would have to go and talk to the group, gaggle, hive, or herd. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. However, to see that title that, God had to step in and intervene to save the Earth Angel's life from a bunch of triggered demons wanting to manifest cash and prizes. I mean, that's just what it is. That. No wonder they're pointing the finger and their emotions. I can't do anything about that. I can't do anything about that. That's what it is. I mean, isn't that the energy that's been going on for quite some time now, is trying to bring a death to the rebirth that's impossible because the power is in God's hands, and what they want for another is certainly what they want for themselves. So, I mean, if you can't beat them, join them, right? It's just what it is. Trying to stop the destiny or pray against it, it's only earning them more karma. So, and I fully agree. I fully agree. There's not much we can do about that. That's a them problem. It's not a me problem. That's a them problem. Let's do a reading, shall we? God got us all that is, angels, archangels, ascended masters, the divine white light. So to be a clear and infinite channel for your wisdom at this time, for myself as well as those who I do readings for. Namaste. So, I mean, we have already narrowed it down to being a devil energy, not a divine Pisces energy. It's a devil energy that keeps doing all that in the dark with a cult, coven, it's a secret society, whatever. I don't care. It's none of my concern. I'm not a part of any of that. And I'm looking for the person that they targeted. That's what it is. If they targeted an Earth Angel, hey, it's just what it is. I can resurrect an Earth Angel. I can do that. What a fucking glitch in the Matrix, isn't it? That's what it is. You don't waste a glitch like this. You just don't. And yeah, patience is needed when when natural disasters are involved, especially when they're named after people in succession on holidays. That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. I mean, didn't they leave the Earth Angel to utilize their intuition to figure it all out? It just progressively got worse for them as it went along. That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. Everything happens for a reason. Nothing happens by chance. Everything is a co-created experience with the divine. And so it is. I mean, them hating on the spiritual gifts. Okay, cool. That's spiritual gifts hate train. That's what it is. And how you handle a spiritual gift hate train, it's no concern of mine. I can't deal with that. That's what it is. Oh, hey, we got the Ascended Master and the Upright at the bottom of the deck. Left brain, right brain, subconscious mind. Look at that. Let's see. I mean, because when I hear you say the more haters you have, the more successful you'll become, and they're trying to stop success at all costs, even using unalive magic and voodoo and shit in the cards. That's got to be a concern for someone. We're spiritually protected from that. So, but if it's bouncing off of me and affecting others, I mean, shouldn't we do something about it? Shouldn't they do something about that? Because that's a they problem. That's out of my jurisdiction. That's out of my jurisdiction as a healer. Cards in the upright? No, cool. We'll flip that shit around. What is the caramel in this situation? Yeah, the Earth Angel. Aren't you glad I flipped that around? Earth Angel is in the upright. Look at that. So now when you talk about, and I like what Angel Therapy said, when that Earth Angel pops into your reality as a life path 8 solar energy, it's a lesson or a blessing with karma or dharma tenfold. And that's what it is. I mean, I think if they were to wait for their blessings to come in instead of going to sleep in the sun and getting sunburned, it's just what it is. I can't do anything about that. I can't do anything about that. However, I mean, you got to keep in mind your crown of thorns on Jesus for divine judgment. Your crown on Shiva, Mirtha, Krishna, all your deities. And that was kind of funny in the cards last night, talking about a powerful healer. They were trying to take the healer's crown or something like that. And then all of the entities and deities that they sent to attack the Earth Angels kind of learned from them. Where does Pisces get that ancient knowledge? Well, hell, who's sending the teacher? When the student is ready, the teacher appears. Prayers have been answered. Look at that. It's just what it is. And that's the thing, is that's a pretty significant energy that's on the table of every tarot reader across the planet. Saying, I mean, yeah, there's no way you can cover up every tarot reader on the planet. You just can't. You just can't. And I'm sure if it's got people, chasing their tails and stomping their hooves and enraged, banging their horns on the wall, it's just what it is. The light triggers their demons. The light triggers their demons. The truth is always going to do that. The love, the light, the truth, and the what? I found it pretty funny that the first thing I found was something Luciferian about the morning star, and I'm like, well, yeah, that's the mimic. That's an individual showing up, saying, "I am God. You will bow before me." That's some devil shit. Like, like climbing in bed with the devil. You are God. I am God. God. No. There's a Most High. I work with it in QHHT, so I know that. It's the same one that's in everyone. I fully agree with that. However, would touch not thy anointed, do thy prophets no harm. God brings the storms as playing out before our eyes. It's what it is. I mean, they have an 8-year cycle of dealing with that. And I have to agree. I mean, I can't do anything about someone else's 8-year karmic cycle and wanting to hold somebody back on their spiritual path. That's just breaking spiritual laws. That's bending free will, and that'll never work for them. It just won't. So yeah, we don't even have to remove that negativity for harmony and balance. I had a prophetic word come out last week. She did. She said, just take a step back and observe, and let the demons burn themselves out. And I agree. They're doing a great job of that. I see the dark hearts are wearing them out, isn't it? It's just what it is. Patience is needed. But I mean, when I hear that in the energy about groups, gaggles, hives, and herds of dark entities attacking the Earth Angels investments, is that why people that I invested in are having trouble, getting sick, going out of business, market crashes, bank failures? Is that why? Is that what they're doing that for? Natural disasters? I mean, we can't leave that out. Certainly can't leave that out. Look at that. Health is in the upright. Look at that. Congratulations. That's what it is. And I'll go over it again. I mean, they're trying to mimic what Pisces does. Okay, great. Well, when you transcend consciousness with the Buddha kind of chooses to take you to source. You just kind of go with it. You just kind of go with the flow. It's just what you got to keep in mind. With all the copycat energies, it's God's way of making sure they can't duplicate it. That's what it is. The price of authenticity is imitation. And she just said it. There's going to be a huge viral outpour on some corporation's obsession with the energy, and I have to call that, they can't be pulling on my energy. I didn't give anyone consent. Yeah, I didn't give anyone consent to come and get inside of my energy that affects people in ways that they don't understand. The higher my vibration goes, that lower vibration, they'll go lower. It's like, because I have to call my energy back. So it's what it is. They didn't ask for it, so there was no equal give and take. And as I call my energy back, they're going to descend. And now they're all pointing the finger, and I can't do anything about that. They should have asked for consent, shouldn't they? Light switch on the situation. Yeah, they don't want people standing in their power, and that's fine. Trying to be wrapped up in an unalive conspiracy over money and then to fail, because I mean that's my new question: is if we find this Earth Angel, it's just what it is. Would police officers sharing that content be planting evidence on people? Is that what it is? Is that the problem that they're running into? It's a super glitch in the matrix. It just is. It just is. Look at that. You're over women who can't teach you anything. And it's, granted, I got into this for the simple reason, and I love to make fun of you because that's how you come to me, and I want you to know that you can come to me. No, they don't listen to my intuition. I second guess me. I've been there. I've went to people. I second guess my intuition. They didn't listen to me. It's okay. Fucking the hardest part about intuition is following it. However, when you keep in mind, the easiest way a tarot reader can destroy your relationship is with 3 little words: touch my cards. Simple enough. You read the energy off of it and you tell them what they don't want to hear, and then they're mad at you for telling them the truth. They do. They come to you and they're expecting you to tell them what they want to hear. And then when you tell them the truth, it hurts. It's the last thing they want to hear. Here's my card. That's what it is. So people don't go and seek out help with their problems because they're not the fucking problem. You create your own reality. So it doesn't matter what reality you're in, trying to figure it out, navigate it, all that, that's fine. But expecting someone else to fix your problems when you created them, only you can unfuck yourself. Simple enough. That's the problem that you run into. Is they come to you, all healing, self-healing. They come to you with these problems, and they want you to fix their problems that they created. And then once you show them how they created their own problems, they're mad at you for not having the magic wand. And that's where the scammers come in. Oh yeah, I can fix that problem for you. If someone tells you that, fucking run. Oh yeah, here, you know what? We'll just write you out this. That's what it is. Anyway, on the emotional side of things, you nurture yourself. I hear they're trying to put an end to Pisces' new baby, Pisces' new creation, and they're using hackers to do it. Why would you guys be using hackers on a baby? That's what it is. Doesn't that make you baby hackers? cyber criminals trying to hack into the new baby's accounts. That's what it is. We're nurturing it. It takes 9 months for something to come to a fruition inside of a woman. So when we're using our creative energy that they don't like, they're waiting to see what Pisces is going to create new so they can try to hack it. Well, if we're birthing a new idea, and that's our little business baby, please do something about the hackers on our baby. We don't want our babies hacked. Don't be hacking the babies. That's not cool. It's not fucking cool. Oh, look at that come flying out. And it was in the upside down. However, some initiate to the right thing, some don't. That's what it is. Especially on the emotional side of things. That's always a 50-50. That's why it came flying out like that. Are your emotions all over the place? Okay, great. Did you attune to Reiki for stress? Reiki to call your energy back and return to others what belongs to them. Simple enough. That's why they tell you that in the energy, because the energy affects people in ways they don't understand. They're used to being able to do that shit and get away with it. now that we have raised our vibration, that's what it is. We're above that shit, right? So not the person, the behavior. So as they're projecting up at you, it's the sun beaming it back down onto them. I can't do anything about that. Dolores Cannon told us a long time ago, you have to get started now, not fucking later. And now all the frenemies, oh man, we missed our chance. Yeah, that's what it is. I can't do anything about that. Can't do anything about that. And right, and now you're going to have the, oh, I got left behind. We have to run like a hate train and stop divine destiny. Oh no, it doesn't work that way. The ship came in at 9:30 a.m. The ship took off at 9:30 a.m. on its destination, while people were packing their shit, while people were, still in the bathroom, while they were doing whatever over here. The ship left. That means they have to now build a boat or charter one. They have to either pay for a boat. That's what it is. The Earth Angel has left the dock. That's what it is. Now, I mean, as we go over here, look at these people on this island. And we left Lizard Island back there. We left Lizard Island at the 4th of July for Independence Day. See, and I've noticed there hasn't been much more of Lizard People Island. So I guess that would be me living in the past at this point. No. We left everyone behind on Lizard People Island. That's what it is. And you got to think, they've had the Jeffrey Epstein lizard fucking conspiracies. Cool. David Icke's been around a lot longer than that. That's what it is. And they do not like seers because we are seers of souls. That shit. Change your consciousness. Right? We're manifesting a change in consciousness. Right? Ego deaths are abound. That's what it is. I mean, if you want to see a whole bunch of ego deaths, just look around. It's what it is. It's what it is. I can't do anything about that. No, spirit's on the case. And when I hear that cults and covens are learning the ways of spirit, I'm going to have to go and listen to that. It's just what I want to know what they're learning. It's just what it is. It's not bothering me any, but I do like to know what people are learning, and Pisces will probably be witnessing their karma. What's the current situation? Yeah, nothing with those people will ever grow, and they know it. Right? And when you have that energy of utter sabotage for anything that Pisces does going forward, well, cool, then you just focus on Pisces. Simple enough. Are all Pisces made equal? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. That's why I'm looking for the ones that ascended. Where are the healers that ascended? Right? Because you can work with them. You can work with something you're a vibrational match to. But if they've been left behind, well, then all Pisces aren't made the same. It's just what it is. What's the energy from the past? Yeah, women. This is what it is. Right? Keeping you guys in a lower vibrational state. And I'm telling you, prove me wrong. If you've got large groups of individuals using moon magic on Pisces, yeah, Pisces, your own line or whatever. So it is. If you've got groups using moon magic on Pisces, cool. Did this affect women's moon cycles in the past? Yeah, thank you. One person showing interest. That's what it is. Give a shit. We're all one. That's what it is. However, my fertility is none of your business. That's what it is. I'm creating babies and new thought ideas and shit with actors in the background. That's what it is. Right? So, I mean, while you girls are worried about your fertility being affected, I've got people coming in with baby hackers trying to play with my shit. We're not fighting that. That's what it is. Their biggest flex in life will be, I was the chosen one's baby hacker. That's what it is. However, keep in mind, guys, for real, and I don't know because I'm protected from that shit. But when I have readers saying that they're attacking Pisces investments, cool. Does that mean the people I invested in are getting spiritually attacked without any spiritual protection? Because that's a group problem. That group and that group, they can just get together and they can work it the fuck out. Show some gratitude. That's what it is. You can't expect it. And today is Big Thursday, whatever that means. I didn't even listen to that shit because I don't like the AI thing. People, let's use our heads. If you have an AI voice talking to you about chosen one or healing or any of that shit, can you identify that person? Right, then that's the wizard behind the curtain. I am the great wizard of Oz. I am the council of creatively screwing you. Fucking people are worried. Spirit's worried about that shit. Those truths coming out is what it is. I can't do anything about that. Do I even need to pull another card? No, thank you, Spirit. So, it's what it is. It's what it is. I mean, you got to think. The minute you tap into your spiritual gifts, you've invested in yourself. You have, some of us have invested into spiritual teachers and called them out. They've got great shit, don't get me wrong, and nobody's perfect. That's what it is. I make more, I'm trying to make the most mistakes. That's what it is. How the fuck are you going to get the light bulb to come on if you don't make 2,000 mistakes? That's what it is, right? It's the backwards society that we live in. When you're rewarded for the least amount of mistakes that you make, how the fuck are you getting any experience? That's why when you get out of the system that you've paid them for, right, they don't hire you. You're not going to get hired because you got no experience. You haven't made any fucking mistakes and figured it out. That's what it is. So enjoy your day. Namaste.